Okay, hey everybody, Dan Fitzpatrick here, stockmarketmentor.com, Monday, October 28th. Less than a week to go before my 59-minute trader class this Saturday. If you're not going to be there, you're going to be somewhere else, but I guarantee you wherever you are is not going to be as awesome as it is on Saturday with me learning how to day trade, at least the first hour of the trading day. So I want you to be there. If you want more information about it, if you don't know anything about it so far, just go to 59minutetrader.net, not .com. I don't know why, because I've got the .com web domain too, but we're at .net. So anyway, you can check that out. Everybody else is. So let me get right to it now. So Bitcoin's actually been doing pretty well. We have been crushing it at Stock Market Mentor on MicroStrategy and more leveraged mystics, as I call it, the 1.75 times long MicroStrategy. I like it when my biggest position is up almost well over 15%, when the underlying is up 9%. I'll take those kind of numbers any day. And so what are we going to do with this now? So I got to just say right in the middle of it, you can look at the comments below on this YouTube video, because there's always some cheesy scumbag who gets on there and posts about how, golly gee, I was losing my asterisk up until I met Betty Sue, who turned me on to her money management schemes. And now I'm so rich, Richard Branson's asking me for a loan. So we're going to get a bunch of that crap down below. It's always kind of fun to watch that. Typically about 17 replies. So you definitely want to let that person manage your money. Anyway, back on track here. So what the heck are we going to do here? I say you just got to ride the lightning, man. Just ride this thing till it keeps going, till it bucks you off. And I don't think it's going to buck you off for a while. If you want to look, I'll actually make the Bollinger Bands a little bit darker here. Not that, but this. Okay, so you get a better sense of where this is going. This is just walking along the upper band. We just now started to get the 200-day moving average coming in. So you can see everything's really like all systems are go, is really the way I would look at this. And so the problem with this can be that, and this sounds kind of silly to say, but when you're making too much money, you tend to want to choke off the trade. Scott and I actually had a long session today about this in the Monday training session. We were talking about this, about how you manage a very, very big position that's doing really, really well. How do you manage that psychologically? And so if you're not a member, you should still be able to find that, because I think that part of it's going out on a podcast. So you can check that out at Fitz Factor, and you'll hear what I have to say about that. So, but the point is this: as long as this position is working, you don't want to second guess it, because we can always overthink things. And I can just tell you from my personal experience, if I'm in a certain kind of mood, I can talk myself into doing anything in a trading world here. I can talk myself into loading the boat. I can talk myself into putting my head underneath my pillow, or anything in between, if I'm in a certain kind of mood. What you want to do is avoid being in that certain kind of mood. And the way you do that is to just follow the chart, follow the price action, use your common sense, and understand this: trends in motion stay in motion longer than you think they will. There's only one time that a trend ends, only one time. Other than that one time, every little pullback is just another buying opportunity. You think about that. Every single time a strongly trending stock pulls back, it's a buying opportunity. If you buy a stock, it's got to be a trending stock. Listen to me, I'm giving you pearls here. If you buy a strongly trending stock on a pullback, there's only one time that that's not going to work for you. And that one time is when the trend actually does end. The rest of the time, All you did was took one more step up on that wall of worry. So we want to stick with these stocks as long as we can, because they don't always pay us off. You know, we don't get these kinds of opportunities a lot. This is kind of an NVIDIA type of thing here. So if we look at IBIT, or as everybody calls it, IBIT, I just call it IBIT because I can, sue me. And so I'm looking here at this $40 price here. There, not 40.01, 40. So this really seems to be kind of the line in the sand for this. It's been moving up really, really well. It's up about 50% since here. I would wait at this point. I wouldn't be buying this right now. You have no advantage. You buy it now and you get 1% before it tests 40. Not even that, actually. So if you're going to do this, wait for this stock to break out above 140, maybe pull back a little bit and then hop on board. And on this type of trade, what you also want to do is you want to be looking at the last important low, not just the last low. Oh, it was yesterday's or the day before, but the last real meaningful low. And I would say that's here. So if you're buying this stock, if you're buying this here, if you're already long, you know, you keep a stop down there. It's about 6.5%. And that gives the stock room to move. You can see, because this is really, really gappy, it's going to gap every single day. And the reason it gaps is because Bitcoin's a 24/7 thing. This is just a 9:30 to 4, Monday through Friday thing. So you're always going to get these big gaps. So you got to pay attention to that. You have to understand that's what's happening when you see this gapping around so much. But all in all, this thing's working really, really well, along with MicroStrategy and Mystics. Here's the Bitcoin chart, though, on TradingView, which is an awesome platform. I highly recommend it. It kind of beats the snot out of TC 2000, to be quite honest with you. There, I said it. So I'm looking at this. We'll get this auto fit here. And this is close to breaking out too. If this thing can get above 70 bucks, 70,000, I think we're going to be in a whole new world here for Bitcoin. So if you're a crypto trader, you watch the 70,000 level. If you're a stock trader, to me, you watch the 58 level on that. That's your ETF. If you're a MicroStrategy trader, you watch 260. Like, there's all kinds of very, very meaningful levels here. But ultimately, no matter which of these things that you're trading, you got to know the trend is up. So don't shy away from them, but just make sure you're managing your risk first. You always want to know exactly how much you're risking on a certain trade, so that it's always unpleasant when you lose, but it's never an unpleasant surprise. We'll put it that way. Okay, that's it. And anybody who's coming to the 59-minute trader on Saturday, good job. You're going to be getting your workbooks in a couple days. All right, I'll see y'all later.